परमं हवै मंगलम्।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय।
ओम नमः शिवाय।
जय सच्चिदानंद।
जय सच्चिदानंद।
जय सच्चिदानंद।
બે મિનિટ અસીમ જેવું કરો, હું ત્યાં સુધી ઇન્ટરનેટ પતાવી દઉં.
हाँ, असीम जय जयकारो बोलाइए।
હા, 2 મિનિટ જ. હા,
हाँ, दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
જય
हो
સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
जय सच्चिदानंद। जय
Okay,
सच्चिदानंद।
thank you. Mahatmao, we have some, we have to improvise a little bit today. Our juniors, youth, Mahatmas have requested that to Keshavanandji translate this pad, which is a Dada Americama Jaine. Dada, when he goes to America, what expectations were there of the Mahatmas. And Deepakanji is going to do the translation real, but Kashavanandji is going to do explain this for the children who's going to sing and participate in Guru Purnima. And Keshavanandji will be also here, so that is a request by the children, Keshavanandji. So we'll do that, and then we'll come back to the our original satsang about Lagam, Choro, and Vyavasthit Shakti.
Okay.
You can see, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was the pad this sang when a few Mahatmas with Kaviraj had come in USA, and they had sung this pad for Dada's vision and what Mahatmas are expecting in America, and that is a wonderful pad Dada Kaviraj had sung. So he says, Dada Americama Jaine Felavi Diyo Vitragi Jnana. So Kaviraj is praying to Dada Bhagwan, ki Dada, you come in the USA and you come. Why? Because USA, there are a lot of people do they don't have any connection or in the depth of Dada's science. So Kaviraj is requesting Dada Bhagwan, you come to USA and spread all your Vignan, all your Jnana and all your thinking, all your inner views with this Vignan to spread in whole America so that whole America should get this science and understanding of this Dada Bhagwan's Vignan. Then he says, Mood Shasan Pravavak Thaine Karo Vishwane Swarganu Dham. Mood Shasan means men, who's the king sits on his throne, and when he sits over there, he can spread, and it gives him an immense power, immense power. And when he sits on that shashan, and with that power and with sitting on that power, do bring purity, and in the whole universe, you bring the purity in the whole universe and give that Dada's Vignan and make it pure the whole world. What he says, that when this Dada's science comes, then it becomes like a heaven on this earth. So do this something with Dada's Vigyan so that the whole universe becomes pure, pure and pure. भौतिक सुखमा राचेला जीवो ने पमार जो आत्मा नो सुख. See what happens when there is no Gnan, no understanding of Dada's science. So all the time people are going in the one race of what type of race? That I want to become something great. I want to earn a lot of money. And all the time on this thinking, he is all the time busy in this direction. And all the time he cannot come out from this thinking that I want to do something, I want to earn a lot of money, I want to reach to the particular destination, I want to do this, I want to do that. So all the time the people are running in the race and going through in that direction when there is no end of moksha, when there is no connection of mokshas. So what Kaviraj says, that with the people who are going in that direction, please, Dada Bhagwan, give them a real soul happiness. And so that if he doesn't get this real happiness, real soul happiness, so what he will do? He will do all the time in sansar. He will be remain in sansar. He will be doing all these outerly things, and he will pass the time. He will not come out. He will not get the real truth of life. He will not get the real happiness of pure soul. So the people who run in that direction, all the time in the sansar, all in relative things, so they cannot get the real happiness. They cannot come in the real thinking of the life.
And Keshavanji, it is also then Atma happiness is permanent happiness.
Yes, yes. And all these outer things, Vyavharik things, they are all temporary. They are for short time. If you earn lot of money and by chance if you lose something after earning so much money and you get lost, then all happiness goes away. So all these Vyavharik sukh, relative sukh are temporary, but the real happiness, real Atma's pure soul sukh, happiness is permanent. Once you will get it, it will never go away from your life. After that, he says, Andar ne bahar nu samjhavi balance, shikhav jo normal dance. Oh, see, All the people, they see all the things from outer side. How he's talking, how he's behaving, how he's thinking from the outer side. But Dada's science, what he says, कि Dada's science is not a outer science. This is the inner also. What is going on in your inner heart? What is going on in your thinking? Whether you are giving happiness, inner happiness to everybody, or you are all the time in your own self. So you have to do the balance, balance of Vyavahar and Nischay, means balance in the outer things and balance in the inner things. You cannot go in one-sided. The other science, what he says, if you go one side direction, you cannot get a moksha, you cannot get a understanding. The science should be balanced. Vyavahar and Nischay, inner and outer. Both the things should be balanced. And he says, with that balanced mind, you show them the path of normality, and so that he can dance in both the things, Vyavahar and Nischay, with normality. And you can, once you get that normality, you start dancing that, oh, I got a great happiness of inner science. So,
Keshavanandji, so what
Haji.
is a balance, inside balance? How do you feel when you have inside balance?
Oh, wonderful. See, balance means what? कि whatever things are coming outer side, and you are all the time in Vyavahar and doing Vyavahar with your relations, husband and wife doing a Vyavahar from outer side, but he is taking care of the children. So that is all these things are outer balance. But once you go in outer side and you don't go inside, inside is a very big world, very big world. Inside, when you go inside, you will never come out from that. Once you go inside and find out that what is the pure soul, what is Shuddhatma, what is going on in your mind, what are the things which are disturbing you, what your mind, speech, and all these things are disturbing you. When you go inside, then you come to know, oh, this is the very big world going on. If you are sitting at home and thinking of your brother is not doing proper thing and he is taking away the whole money, that goes inside. So inside, what very big world is going on. So outer side, you do lot of bhakti, you do all kirtan bhakti, you do bhajan, you sing Dada's pad, but inside you are not going inside and not doing any balance, so you cannot reach to the real science of Dada science. So Dada says that whatever things you do outside, at the same time you do the balance inside also, and you find out what is going on. You should do a lot of pratikraman. You should give. You should all the time doing with thinking your obliging nature, helping other people. These all things go inside. And outside, if you do something, so Dada says, Dada doesn't see your outer vyavahar. Dada always sees your inner thinking, your inner, what is going on in your mind all the
So,
time.
Keshavanandji, so if you balance inside, then you will be calm inside, you'll be very happy inside and outside also. Am I right?
Yes, yes, you are 100% right.
You won't get
So,
agitated, you won't
yes,
blame other people, you won't be angry at parents, you'll help parents, right?
right, wonderful, wonderful. So that is called balance. So outer balance, inner balance. So with this, Kaviraj says to Dada Bhagwan, you give that type of balance and teach us to become normal. Normal is a very important thing which Dada used to express all the time. Normality. Normality means what? If you do anything excess, it is above normal. If you do something less, that is below normal. But normal means it is balance. Normal means it is applicable everywhere. It is acceptable everywhere. That is called normality. Then further he says, Siddh Mandir ma besi ne purna vyakt thajo Bhagwan.
Take me. The normal balance means that you won't fall down, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, see the mandir.
સિદ્ધ મંદિરમાં બેસીને પૂર્ણ વ્યક્ત થજો ભગવાન. Now, Dada Bhagwan is sitting on the topmost level on this Brahman. Siddha Mandir means the Mandir which is completely pure, which has achieved the complete Siddh. Siddh means completeness. He is sitting in the completeness of the real mandir, means real temple. That is, this is body. So in this body is called, Dada's body is called mandir, means temple. And in that temple, the Siddh Bhagwan, Siddh is sitting completely with purity, pure soul. So he says, when you are sitting in this pure soul, so that whole God, which is with the God which is still not completely open, so it should be open with that great thinking of Siddh Mandir. So once you are sitting in that mandir with Dada's blessing and Dada's prayer, we reach to the final destination of becoming the God. Because we are still in the process. We have not become 100% pure soul. So we are praying Dada Bhagwan that you come in this Siddh Mandir, you Birajman, you come and bring our God completely out so that it is enlightened fully, so that we come to reach to the final happiness of the real God. लौकिक समृद्धि होवा छताएं भारोबार दुखी तनो मन. Kaviraj has explained very good. From the outer side, you have got lot of happiness, lot of properties, lot of money, lot of power, lot of, you name the thing you have. Everything you have. After having everything, when you don't have the real happiness, then you find out where is the happiness. Why there is outside everywhere, wherever you see, there is unhappiness. After having so much money, after having so many properties, after having each and everything nearby you, but then also there is all the time unhappiness nearby you. All the time unhappiness within you. All the time mind is disturbing you. This is not there. This is not there. Still, after having everything, then also you feel something is missing. Something is missing all the time. Why? Because you have got the jnana or understanding of temporary science. But if you get a permanent science, all the time, permanent science, then you get a satisfaction after having nothing in your pocket. Dada says that the science which I have given to you, the jnana which, akram jnana which I have given to you, even you don't have the money nearby you, but then you can feel that you are the king of the whole universe. That is Vijnana. That is pure soul's power. After having nothing within you, nothing nearby you, but with this Vijnana, with this understanding, you feel you are the top of the world. Why? Because there is a pureness has got the complete happiness. That Dada Bhagwan says, the pure soul, once you realize, then you reach nearby you. If you don't have anything nearby you, then also you are top of the world. ભારતીય સંસ્કૃતિ અદ્રશ્ય થઈ જ્યાં ભાવિ માટે ચિંતા મગન. So our Indian culture, what Kaviraj says, the Indian culture, which is a wonderful culture. Once you take a birth as a human being, and particularly in the Hindu dharmas, Dada says that you have got a complete power, you have got a complete certificate to go to the final mokshas. Why? Because you have got the Indian culture, the real culture of Adinath Bhagwan's time, the real culture which takes you to the real final destination of this mokshas. So Bharatiya Sanskriti Adrasya Thai Jya. What Kaviraj says, that this real culture which has disappeared from this earth, it has become a lot of thinking that now what will happen, and it gives a lot of worries. If this Sanskriti And if this culture will go away from the people, then what will be the condition? What will
The
be the
future.
position of the humankind if he doesn't understand the real Hindu culture and real Sanskriti? Then what will be the position of all human beings? Dada used to say that people who don't have this understanding about the science, who don't have understanding about the real Vigyan, they have got the people who are not understanding this science, they have come here with the return ticket of going to the Janwar Gati. Bolo. What a Dada thread had given to us, that if you don't understand this science, then where you will go? Whether we don't know whether we will get a rebirth of human being, because our behavior, our thinking, our vartan, our culture is going to the doldrum. It is going in the such a direction that we even don't know what will happen of our coming new birth. So Dada says that you open your mind and come to the understanding of Dada's science. Otherwise, there is a no future of this human being, where they will go and what will be their condition. एवी एमेरी की भूमि ने दादा पवित्र छांटो पराग सौ महात्मा करशो भावो दादा करी दो यज्ञ कल्याण. This is a wonderful last prayer to Dada Bhagwan, that you come on this earth of America. You come with your such a purity, and you are already a pure soul, and you come with that power and spread so much purity on this earth, so that people come and people should awake from their sleep, and they should start thinking that where we have to go now. In America, why Kaviraj is saying again and again to come America? Because once you are in America, and if you don't have the connection, then what will be your life? You will be working, you will be earning money, and you will be all the time in materialistic world. That's what Dada used to say, that slippery means you don't know any moment you can fall. If there is a place which is called slippery, even though you protect yourself and go slowly, then also you don't have 100% guarantee that you will not fall down. So when there is too much a slippery space, you have to catch hold of Dada Bhagwan. So Dada Bhagwan, take care of me so that I should not fall in such a level that next birth is uncertain where I am going. So he is praying that you come to the land of this America and make all Mahatmas pure with your purity, so that we all should go to the final destination of mokshas. And again he prays that all the Mahatmas in USA, all the Mahatmas in the whole world should pray and to Dada Bhagwan, that Dada Bhagwan, you do all the Jag Kalyan of each and every human being who are passing through this great sansar, who are passing through with so many difficulties. So, hey Dada Bhagwan, you come within every Mahatmas, you come within all people of America, so that slowly they should come to know the real meaning of Dada Bhagwan, real meaning of life, where we are going, in which direction we are going, and how we should come back to our own self. So this prayer is done to Dada Bhagwan.
Very good, Keshavanandji. This is good for our junior, all the Mahatmas. Please come to Guru Purnima and cheer our juniors who going to sing and do something on the drum on this pad. Okay, Arti Ben from London, you are also invited. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Vaishali ma'am? Vaishali
Jai
ma'am?
Sachidanand Keshavanandji. Jai
Jai Sat-
Sachidanand Ratni uncle.
Jai Sachidanand.
Keshavanandji, my question, I have two questions. One is that because I don't know if it's because I'm spending a lot of time, what file number one is spending a lot of time in satsang around Mahatmas. When you go to an event that's non-Mahatmas and you see file number one retreating back to her old ways, for example, just joking and saying things to people and, it when I come back, it doesn't feel right. And I don't think I'm hurting anybody directly, but it just doesn't feel right. And I feel like, so I still do pratikraman because I feel like if there is something happening inside of me and if I feel like it's not feeling good, I just want to do pratikraman so that if there is a chance that I have hurt somebody, I let it go. But what I'm trying to figure out is that I know I'm asking Dadaji that take me, મારે વિનાશી ચીજ કોઈ જોઈતી નથી. But in Vyavhar, I still have to interact with people. I still have to go out there and attend events or parties or whatever it is. So how do I not come back feeling so defeated and just feel like that was just file number one's dealing and keep it separate?
Very good. See, Dada Bhagwan says that first of all, you should 100% determine in your mind that, hey, Dada Bhagwan, I have to remain all the time in this Vijnana. So, whatever things are coming every day in front of you, sorry.
Okay. Keshavan ji?
हाँ क्या गायब થઈ ગયું?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay. So, Dada Bhagwan says that whenever you are doing all these things, whenever the such circumstances are coming, so first of all, you have to determine in your mind that, hey, Dada Bhagwan, please, you make me such a powerful person that whatever the evidences are coming, at that time I should remain separate with this file number one. First of all, that determination is very much important. So once you are separate from the file number one, then let any circumstances are coming in front of you, they will not touch you. But some or the other way, if little bit in your soft corner, if you have little bit, if I will not go, they will feel it bad. If I will not do communication, they will feel annoyed. So what type of these fears are going on in your mind? So they make you weak. They make you weak and they take you in that direction. But I have seen in Dada's presence and in Dada's Mahatmas. So Dada's Mahatmas had a tremendous power and Dada had a tremendous power to let any circumstances are coming, but I will not involve myself in those things. If there is a too much force from your friend circle, too much force from your office, then you have to do the prayer to Dada Bhagwan. Hey, Dada Bhagwan, my interest is not there, but this such a circumstances have come in front of me, so I have to go in that place and in that time, and I have to do the really file no sambhave nikal, which Dada
Right.
used to. So I have to go there.
I see what you're saying about like friends and office places. Those places I could choose, and I choose if I want to attend this or not. But if it's family obligations, right, that you have to go attend a family event, and if you don't go, people are going to feel bad, and you have, as a person in this extended family, certain obligations that you do have to attend. Those are the events I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I rightly said, see, I'll give you one small example. So Dada Bhagwan was a topmost level. He was Keval Jnana Sarup. He had a complete Vijnan of science. So some Mahatma used to tell Dada Bhagwan, Dada Bhagwan, you have to come to my son's marriage anyhow. So so Dada used to say that if he has a tremendous vow for Dada Bhagwan, even though those so many people are not following to Dada Bhagwan, but due to that Mahatma who has got tremendous respect and love for Dada Bhagwan, and he prays to Dada Bhagwan, Dada, you have to come on this event. So when Dada Bhagwan had a know this wish like that, because his life was natural life. So if the sanjog has come, so he will try to say, first he will say that we normally don't go in those evidences, but see, Dada, you come, please, it is my humble request. So he forces Dada Bhagwan. So Dada says, now the fire has come. Now this fire has come. And if I say no to him, he may be hurt, he might feel bad, something or that. So I have to do Sambhave Nikal. So what Dada says, I have to do Sambhave Nikal. Then he takes A.M. Patel with himself to that marriage. And now you imagine what is the atmosphere when you go to the marriage.
Yeah.
You
Big
can't
wedding.
imagine. So if it is a very big marriage, lot of people, lot of money, then so many variety of people will come in the marriage. So when they will see Dada Bhagwan wearing a garland, and they might feel ke ye kya hai, they will feel something odd also. So all these atmosphere I could observe because my father had requested Dada Bhagwan to come in one of my brother's marriage. So we made a separate portion, very good arrangement for sitting near the stage of marriage. So we made a very good place to. So some of the Mahatmas used to come and sit with Dada Bhagwan. Other people used to see like that, like astonishing that how this topi wala is come with so many garlands and everything, like a. So in those atmosphere, Dada's Mukta Hasya did not go for segment. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like people, they are staring at me and watching me like this, what he is doing, how he is come. So we are a little bit feeling awkward.
Yeah.
So when I'm thinking that when there are so many people, nobody is knowing to Dada Bhagwan excepting few people, in such type of atmosphere, because it is a file and he has to do Sambhave Nikal, he could go in that direction and remained for 1.5 hours or 2 hours in that marriage reception, and he was just sitting with few Mahatmas and talking with them, and people were astonishing to see him that what type of person he is sitting there, because nobody know ki bhai who is Dada Bhagwan. So my meaning of giving this example is what? That Dada has given the same Vignan in which he was remaining all the time, and he has given the same science to all Mahatmas, so that whether there are so many relatives in front of us, so many people around us, in all the circumstances, we can remain separate with file number 1 and do all type of adjustments, all type of Sambhave Nikal, like Dada Bhagwan used to do it. The same Vignan Dada has given to us. There is not a 1% difference. It is only difference is what? How much we are doing the practice, how much we are understanding the Dada science and applying on ourselves, so that any circumstances comes, we remain separate. This is my observation. This is my experience, that in those circumstances, if we just do a determination that any relation is coming in front of me, he is a file number 50, I have to do a Sambhave Nikal, and hey, Dada Bhagwan, you give me a strength so that I should not be shaken up with any type of his views and understandings.
Yeah, no, I understand. That's very, very, very beautiful. I think what I'm realizing is one of the reasons why Vaishali feels very uncomfortable at these events is the qualities, the mistakes that happens in file number 1, that I'm trying to make sure those aren't repeated when I'm around this crowd or this non-Mahatma part of the family. These things bubble up. For example, you know, there is people sitting there gossiping about other people. So Vaishali Ben goes in and say, "Hi, you know what I mean?" And so I'm trying to work on it, but it's harder to do it around that crowd. So that the solution for that would be that before I go there, I just ask Dada for strength. Is that correct?
Correct. And say what Dada used to say. I tell you one very great science of Dada Bhagwan. Dada Bhagwan had to come in my brother's marriage. So I went there to Dada and took the car and told Dada, now time is there. Now it is 7 o'clock. So my father has told to bring you. And so Dada gets ready, wear the garland, do all the topi, popi, and everything he wanted. Then there was a Simandar Swami's photograph always in front of Dada's room. So Dada do about 10 to 12 minutes vidhi. What type of vidhi? Whenever Dada used to leave the house, he used to take a permission. I used to feel like that. He's talking to Simandar Swami and all the time that I am going there, and in those circumstances, everything should be good. The person who's getting married, you do some rakshan of that, and he used to do the prayers to them, and he used to prepare himself that now come with me, Simandar Swami, and now I'm going to do the Sambhave Nikal of this evidence. So like such a Brahman Swami, Dada Bhagwan is taking a permission from Simandar Swami. At least we should also, before leaving the house, should pray to Dada Bhagwan. Dada Bhagwan, you come with me. I am going in such a direction that I may lose sometimes. My mind may go to some other place, or I see the faults of so many people, what they are doing. So all these circumstances, you be with me. I am taking you with myself, and Dada, you please come with me and then do the Rakshan of Vaishali so that I do the Sambhave Nikal of this evidence where I am going. Then, once you take this permission from Dada Bhagwan, Dada Bhagwan joins with you. Dada says, if you remember me, I am on the spot reaching to your place. Only you have to just remember. So this is my experience. So just we take Dada Bhagwan with ourselves to any places whichever there are difficult sanjog, and we take him that Dada Bhagwan, you be with me, and Dada Bhagwan comes with you. So on those circumstances, all the time you are present with Dada Bhagwan. Like Dada Bhagwan is sitting nearby you. Because you are taking him, Dada, tame mari sathe chalo. You come with me and please help me to do all these Sambhave Nikal with these fights. There are some fights which are very, very chickeny fights, means sticky fights. So you have to take Dada Bhagwan because we don't have that much power, because such circumstances come, we dissolve ourselves in such a fast way that we even don't come to know where we have reached. So this is my adjustment. So I always take Dada Bhagwan, you come with me, I am going to such a place, but those places are full of moh, and please you do my protection, Dada Bhagwan. So I observe that Dada Bhagwan comes with you, and then he makes you alert all the time. If anything happens, this is a fire, do Sambhave Nikal, come with, you go further. These are the things, this is the Vyavahar. In this sansar, it is always like that. Nothing is new going to come here. So whatever things are coming, it is always old things, not a new things. So Dada used to say, what you are going to see something new? It is going on since years together. So births together, all people are getting married. It's today's event. It is a file. So do Sambhave Nikal. Dada has given such a wonderful Vignan that in any circumstances, any situation, you do the Sambhave Nikal. This is a great science of Dada Bhagwan. So at not a single place you can fail with Dada science. This is my observation. Not a single place you can fail. Only you have to take a strength within yourself, and only you have to take Dada Bhagwan with yourself. Dada, come Bhagwan with me.
So the Buddhi says the easiest thing to do is when you know that you're going to get caught up in the sticky files outside of the house, sometimes it says, well, just don't go, but that's not really Sambhave Nikal, is it?
Yes. See,
so you have to go and just take that with you.
And Dada said, this is your examination. When the examination comes, you say, I don't go. So how you will pass?
Yeah.
Whether in situation when you go, such a situation when you go. Dada Bhagwan never used to say no to anybody. It may be any difficult situation. He used to say, okay, no problem, we will come. We will do this thing. We will do that thing. He will do all the prayers. But at that time, what is going on within you? What is happening within you? Inside. Why did you come here? Why do this is a Vyavasthit Shakti Vignan has taken you. Now it is your examination. Now you have to go through it and you have to pass.
Yeah.
Once you have got the Vignan of Dada Bhagwan, then you have to pass in every situation. Because Dada Bhagwan was not a weak person. He used to say that this is happening. Okay, no problem. After all, it is a fight. Do sambhave dekha. Dada, I don't like it. It is giving me too much pressure. It is giving me too much trouble. I'm not able to coping up with my brother. Dada, I will not go with him. No, you have to go. Because it is a file. And once you do the sambhave nikal with that file, then only you will pass in Dada's examination.
Yeah.
Because if you will take a decision, you will take a decision in your favor.
Yeah.
You will take a decision which is convenient to you. You will take the decision which helps you in your mind.
Yeah.
But as per the others, you have to pass in that direction. And you pass in the others' examination.
Very nice. Very nice. I have one more question, Rajni uncle. Should I ask or wait?
Go ahead.
So, I read somewhere that પોતાના ઉપયોગમાં ક્યારે રહેવાય જ્યારે બધી ઈચ્છા મંદ થઈ જાય. So I wanted to understand that is there going to be, because where we are, where file number 1 or where Vaishali is right now, ઈચ્છાઓ તો મંદ થતી જ નથી. There's no decreasing of desires. They're there. I mean, they're not going down. Slowly, maybe minute level in certain areas, but what does it mean that પોતાના ઉપયોગમાં ક્યારે રહેવાય જ્યારે બધી ઈચ્છાઓ મંદ થઈ જાય?
So Dada what says that when you want to reach to the final destination, that everything you wanted, everything means ultimate happiness, ultimate Vignan, ultimate Keval Gnan. So it is not a so easy thing that you will be having all the wishes of this sansar, you will be having all the things nearby you, you will be having all comforts nearby you. So whatever things you are demanding and you are feeling in that atmosphere, so whatever the things which will feel, no, this is okay, this is not going to help me in my ultimate destination, this is not going to help me, means all your thinking, all your ichhas will vanish away, then you will get the final whole samarajya, whole kingdom you will get in your hand when you feel that all these things are very, very nominal, no value for Vaishali.
How do they diminish? How do those wishes go away?
By talking with yourself, by talking Vaishali, if you demand this thing, that you need this thing, what is going to ultimately give you? Whether these things will help you to take you to the final destination of mokshas? Then say, no, all these things will take me to the sansar. So leave it. Like that, you to do all the time bifurcation. Like Dada Bhagwan used to teach us. You start with from ABC to reach Z, that what this is going to help you, how this is going to help you, whether it has got value for the moksha, whether it has value for the Keval Gnan, whether it is going to help you in the Keval Gnan. You have to talk all the time with Vaishali. That whatever you are thinking, so once you start talking with Vaishali, you will slowly know that nothing is a necessity for you. These things are just only for Vyavhar Purti. So like you have to eat food, but you need a variety of food. It doesn't solve your problem. But Dada says that if you eating very light food, it is going to give you Jagrati. So now your wish is to eat so many varieties, but that is not a very important thing for the mokshas. That is not important very thing for the Jagrati. So all these outer things which you are giving importance has got a less importance for the people who are going in that direction. Like people have liking to have a lot of varieties in 5 star, and they have got a lot of money and they can enjoy those moments. But after something or after Dada used to say that there was a one Mahatma who had a lot of liking for eating variety of food. And if he doesn't get on his table such variety of food, he used to annoyed with his wife. So he used to get angry. So slowly, many a times what used to happen, when his wife used to come alone, then the other used to ask, how's your husband doing? But he's giving you happiness to you, no? He's doing a very good thing with you, no? But Dada, he's all the time doing kach on the food. If anything I make it, so he gets annoyed what you have made it. So all the time he doesn't like. Then he go in the hotel and eats food there. So Dada understood his wife's whole thinking. So one day when the husband comes, so Dada used to stop because he is a tremendous manpower. That day he will forget, but after some time, once he is sitting with that person, so so he recollects that his still mind is in the food all the time. So what he said, ખાવાનું બહુ ભાવે છે નહીં તમને? Means you like so many variety of food, isn't it? Ha, Dada. Then Dada says slowly, what happens in the morning? What happens in the morning? So when this question came, Dada says sometimes when you go in your bathroom, you yourself don't like it, it is smelling so bad. So when for that food, you are honoring with your wife, fighting with your wife, and doing so much natak in the home. So what happens in the morning? That one sentence, his whole liking for the food went away.
Mm-hmm.
So Dada's science is what? You talk with yourself. Okay, what is happening with this thing? Why your mind is going all the time in the eating variety of foods? Why don't you remember what happens in the morning? So like that, when you start talking with Vaishali and gearing up with his understanding and to connecting him all the time with your Vyavhar Vignan to the final destination on Keval Gnan, so all these worldly things will go away. They will disappear because you will feel that it has got no importance for the Keval Gnan.
I understand. Jai Satchidanand.
Sentence is
Jai
wonderful, this
Satchidanand.
sentence.
Yeah.
I feel that once you read it again, I liked it very. Where from you got this sentence? Dada's sentence.
એ પોતાના ઉપયોગમાં ક્યારેય રહેવાય જ્યારે બધી ઈચ્છા મંદ થઈ જાય.
મંદ થઈ જાય. Okay.
Yeah.
પોતાનો ઉપયોગ means what? All the time you are within your real self. All the time. So all the time, all your other upyog will go away.
Yeah.
Once your upyog is concentrated within you.
Very nice.
Correct?
Thank you. Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Okay, Kashabai.
Yes, Jai Satchidanand everyone. Rajni Jai Satchidanand. Keshavanandji Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Please give option to share.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So actually what you're saying, this came in WhatsApp and WhatsApp Sutra. This is, I don't know, I can't understand. Seems to say something different. निमित्त की निंदा नहीं करनी है बल्कि निमित्त से दूर रहना. In English it says instrument, don't criticize the instrument but stay away from the instrument. So I don't know which context Dadaji said. So can you please explain this?
Yeah. So first of all, we have to understand what is the meaning of nimit. So anybody who is coming in front of you and telling you that you are doing something wrong, so you are doing something good, he is only a nimit. He is only an instrument. So what we do, we all the time give abuses. We all the time get annoyed with all nimit. But nimit is what? Which is when he comes in front of you, you have to be like a Jhadiyati Jai Shri Krishna, like Dada used to say, that you remain separate from him, you remain away from him, because these are all the nimit, and you have to do a Sambhave Nikal. Nimit is what? You have to not to catch hold of him. He's only a nimit, is a temporary.
What it means, Nimit, you have to stay away from the instrument. What exactly
Yes,
it means?
because he's taking you in the wrong direction. Nimit,
Is
if the Nimit which comes in front of you, he takes you in the direction of Dada's science. If he takes you to the real Jnana, that Nimit is helping Nimit. But if that Nimit is taking you in the wrong direction, and
okay,
he take you away from your own wishes, so that you have to be separate from him. You have to be away
okay,
from him because he is
okay.
not
Now,
going to take you in the mokshas.
okay, now I got that type of Nimit you have to stay.
Yes,
And
yes.
one more this uh, sorry, it came. पुद्गल नो स्वभावज भक्ति करवानो ब्रह्म सामे ब्रह्म लटका करे वांक चूक अड़ाइयो आपने काढ़ी नाखिए एटले पुद्गल भक्ति करे. 1 minute, I will share the English translation also. Just give me a minute. It is the nature of physical self, Pudgal, mind, body to worship. Brahma Same Brahma Latka Kare, in front of the pure soul, the God within the physical self, Pudgal, mind, body, speech, dances. If we remove our faults, crookedness, then the physical self, Pudgal, mind, body, speech will do worship. I didn't understand this word. Please explain.
Very, 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 very important. Dada says that what is the nature of physical self? Physical self means what is the nature of this Pudgal? Pudgal means mind, speech, and Pudgal means mind, body, speech. So if he goes in the direction to worship in front of the pure soul, the God within us, the physical Pudgal mind, body, speech is dances. Means it is affected. If mind, body, speech is given a direction, so in that direction he starts dancing. If we remove our faults, so up to what time he remains in within ourselves till we are taking the favor of him. But once we remove all the faults, crookedness from the physical self, then he will start doing the worship. Worship means then he will start doing to get the pure soul of Dada Bhagwan. Then his whole body, his whole mind, his whole speech will become like a God. But if we don't remove our faults and crookedness from this file number 1, from this Pudgal, then this Pudgal mind, body, speech will be what type of it? It will not give you the full happiness. It will not give you the freedom to be away from all these Vyavahar. But once we understand, once we do the separation, that what Pudgal is doing and what Pudgal's fault and crookedness are there, and what this type of mind, speech, and body is working. Once we will become the observer of that, so all these faults will go away. But once
Once we see it, as I understood from this now, that if we remove our faults, the prakriti dosh, then the prakriti becomes pure and separate, and then we become separate from we can see the prakriti separate, the real and relative separately. So we will do the prakriti will do the worship of the real. That is what I understood. Is it right?
Yes, you are right. So what will Prakriti become? See, from the within, when your whole soul will become pure, your whole slowly Prakriti will be also become a pure.
Yeah,
Because
so
Prakriti,
here it is saying start from the Prakriti, because to remove our faults, crookedness, that is the Prakriti part. So like
Prakriti part, yeah.
so I think this is in reference to the to the Kramik marg, so when we remove our faults, then the pure self will do worship. Means as the Prakriti becomes purer, so the real manifests, and then the worship is of the real is done. That is how I understood. Is it correct?
Correct, correct. Because see, from within, pure soul is 100% pure soul. It has got no faults. It has got no crookedness. But once we put a direction to our own pure self, the slowly, our prakritis will also become a pure. The prakritis, all faults and crookedness will go away. So it is all the time connected with your pure soul. Because your pure soul is realized with the grace of Dada Bhagwan. Other people who have got no connection of Dada Bhagwan, their prakriti doesn't become pure, because they do all the time, they are all the time in the prakriti only. They are not coming out from the prakriti. And they become all ekakar all the time. They even don't come to know that this is the part of prakriti. But in our case, what happens? We have become separate. Now we have become separate. So within ourselves, the God which is fully enlightened. So slowly, due to separation, our prakriti's faults goes away. The crookedness goes away. And then slowly, the prakriti becomes such a level that you can do the worship to that prakriti.
And it says that when the Brahma Samya, it dances, as I understood that when the Prakriti is pure, so the devotion which directs, so it will the joy will come forward. That is what I understood. Is it
Correct, correct. Yes. Yeah. Because once your pure soul is enlightened and you have realized that this is the thing, so automatically the all physical things will also become a pure.
It dances means due to the inner bliss, they will
Dance, yeah.
rejoice.
You get a real happiness. You get a tremendous happiness. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Okay, we have only a few minutes now. Anybody want to share? They did any experiment on Lagam Chodi and how the Vyavasthit Shakti played its part? Anybody? Okay. We have 3-4 minutes. Keshavanandji, can you share something when you Lagam Chodi then your experience on Vyavasthit Shakti?
Yes, sure. See, Dada Bhagwan has given a very big thing of Lagam Chodi Do, because our nature is what? All the time we catch something in our hand and we behave with our all fights, with our own thinking and our own rigidness. Due to this reason, what happens? That real happiness doesn't come in our hand. So why Dada Bhagwan said the Lagam Chodi Do means you have to feel that a whole thing is in the hand of Vyavasthit. Everything is in the hand of the Vyavasthit. Only you have to do the thinking, you have to do the bhav that, hey Dada Bhagwan, please give me that Shakti so that I go this direction. After just praying to Dada Bhagwan and Vyavasthit Shakti, then you have to just forget and you have to do the just observation, and you will see that slowly all the things will happen with due course of time with Vyavasthit great understanding. So what we have to do, we have to just leave the things in the hands of nature, in the hands of Vyavasthit Shakti, and just do the observe. Like we could all the time feel how Dada used to behave. All the time, from morning till sleeping at 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whole day, he used to just observe what is happening. That's all. Never used to just do the argument, what you have done this, why you have not bring the things in time. Never I could. If the food is coming on the table at 11 o'clock, Dada used to eat a food at sharp 11 o'clock and it used to come at 11:30. Then Dada never used to ask what happens. Dada said, this is the right time. It may happen that still I am not feeling hungry. That's why it has delayed half an hour. So he used to understand that what Vyavasthit's Vignan is working all the time. Every single moment, every single second is just observing what is happening. How Vyavasthit Shakti is bringing everything from morning till Dada used to sleep. In each and every human being, you observe within yourself that how the things are coming in front of you. If you catch the lagam in your hand, and that the things should happen with my thinking, with my way, so what will happen? All the clashes will come, all fights will get annoyed if you take lagam in your hand. If you take, I want to do like this, if you decide like that, so all the normal course of life, all the things will happen haywire. Not a single thing will be working in with your own viewpoint, with your own thinking, with your own favor. So what Dada says, that you just become an observer. What is happening in the whole life? What is happening in the whole day? Just do observer. What happens? These are all sanyog coming, and Vyavasthit Vigyan is Vyavasthit Shakti is doing each and everything in Vyavasthit. Vyavasthit Shakti's duty is like that, to keep all the things Vyavasthit. And what is your duty? Your duty is just to observe. Dada has given, just do observe, which Dada used to say, do whatever thing is becoming, do Nyata Drashta Sabha. All the time Nyata, what is happening. So once that thing will come in our hand, so you will slowly understand how the Vyavasthit Shakti is working, and slowly you will understand what type of Vyavasthit. The Vyavasthit Shakti, Dada says that I had to take so many births to understand Vyavasthit Shakti, which Dada has given in our hand, that this is Vyavasthit Shakti.
Yeah.
To find it, to research it, you do the experience. Dada had to go so many births together to find this Vyavasthit Shakti. And Dada has given within in our hands, and we are not understanding what is the value of Vyavasthit Shakti.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, our time is up. So do recite Sri Mantra. Everybody please follow. Yeah, you can mute yourselves, everybody.
Namo Vitragay.
Namo Vitragay.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajrayanam.
Namo Vajrayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Aiso Panchana Mukkaro.
Aiso Panchana Mukkaro.
Sava Pavapanasano.
Sava Pavapanasano.
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagwate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagwate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Jai Satchidanand Keshavanandji.
Jai Satchidanand Keshavanandji.
Jai Satchidanand Keshavanandji. Jai Satchidanand.